Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. I am your host, commentator, general manager, Ashton Aker. That is our ring announcer, Lillian Garcia. This is the #1 contender to the WWE Championship, Zack Ryder. And you are watching Backlash. This is our first pay-per-view of WWE 2K16 and we are kicking it off with a match for Smackdown's WWE Championship. Zack Ryder, after winning the Battle Royale in the Go Home show, will face John Cena for the title in our opening contest. The most unlikely of first opponents for John Cena is Zack Ryder, yet he is standing here as your #1 contender. There's me, I am Michael Cole. Ryder waits in the ring. I forgot the camera goes fuzzy with the old school arenas. But this is Backlash. We have 5 matches on tonight's card. And here comes the WWE Champion, John Cena. Oh, I forgot to give him the old fucking hat. Shit. John Cena makes his way down to the ring. He's not supposed to have the damn hat, so I'll need to work on that. That's a glitch. My bad. But John Cena makes his way to the ring. No respect right now. Very interesting. Cena, normally very energetic when he steps down to the ring, and he's obviously ignoring the hat. Wearing a pretty boring attire for what we're used to from John Cena. And the fans not showing Cena a great deal of applause here. Cena holding the WWE title up high, but this is... my suspicions have been confirmed. This is a different John Cena. This is a completely different John Cena to what we're used to. But your opening contest for Backlash, the WWE Championship is on the line. Cena defends against Ryder. This is our second WWE title match of Universe Mode so far. Of course, Cena won it in the Fatal 4-Way against Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, where he won it in like under 3 minutes. Cena's first defense is against Ryder. The bell rings. Here we go. Zack Ryder instantly taking it to a completely different John Cena. Cena wrenching the arm of Zack Ryder, turns him right into a hammerlock. Hammerlock cinched in, wrenching it again, then just shoving Zack Ryder off. And now Cena clubbing blow, and there's a big drop kick, but Zack Ryder doesn't fall, gonna keep going, and now Ryder with a gutbuster to John Cena. Fans would love nothing more than for Zack Ryder to hit the Rough Rider and pin John Cena for a 3 count. But this is John Cena we're talking about. It's a whole different ballgame. Zack Ryder now though, wrenching Cena and hits a Russian leg sweep. And now Zack Ryder, what's he going to go for here? Evidently nothing. Back body drop by John. Into the cover of Ryder now to retain the title. Whoa. Cena lifting up the head of Zack Ryder and plotting him back down. Not that that was ever going to win the match, but Cena not allowing it to. And he hits a big lariat that knocks Ryder down onto the mat. Cena showing a lot more disrespect than we're used to. There's a lifting kind of reverse cutter there. Straight to the back now as Cena went for a kick. Ryder catches him. Not for long though. Ryder with a kick to the gut, and now Zack Ryder has an opportunity. But there's a Russian leg sweep by John Cena. And now Cena stomping away at Zack Ryder. And a kick to the back for good measure. Cena now eyeing up Ryder. Striking him. Ryder fighting back now. Zack Ryder bringing Cena to center of the ring. Going for a DDT. But Cena with strikes to the gut. Avoiding the DDT. Ryder catching John Cena. Zack Ryder. Teardrop. No! Cena with a beautiful counter. And now, big match John Cena leaving the ring now. And Cena. No! Not JBL's hat! You son of a bitch! John Cena tearing apart the announce table. Although JBL's hat is intact. Okay, we're fine. But John Cena tearing apart the announce table. I don't know what's going on with John Cena. He's won the title. He's done what he wanted. And now Ryder puts him onto the announce table. But Cena reverses and avoids the inevitable contact. And Cena and Ryder both back into the ring now. Cena now gonna throw Ryder off the ropes, lifting him up. Oh my god, we saw this against Damian Mizdow. Attitude adjustment. And just like that, 1, 2, 3. John Cena, as quick as that, puts away Zack Ryder and retains the WWE Championship. And once again, a title match of Cena that lasted merely minutes. Merely minutes that match lasted. Cena putting away Zack Ryder, proving that he's nowhere near Cena's level. Ryder got nothing in that. Absolutely nothing. I expected a bit of a fight to be put up, but Cena pretty much squashed Zack Ryder here tonight. Just threw him up into the air. Different attitude for John Cena here is what drives this. A big catching attitude adjustment. High angle, planting Zack Ryder. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. John Cena retains the WWE Championship. And the fans are pissed. Cena holding his title up high. Fans are not happy. Not one bit. And I don't blame them. I do not blame the fans here. But with that being said, it's time to move on to a match for Raw's United States Championship. Well, here we go. It is now time for the United States Championship. We went from SmackDown's fan favourite Zack Ryder to Raw's fan favourite Santino Marella. The man who beat Brock Lesnar. Granted, he then lost to him the week after within a few minutes. But Santino Marella can walk into this United States Championship triple threat match tonight and say, I pinned the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Santino tonight fights for Raw's United States Championship in a triple threat match with himself, the Prince Finn Balor, and the United States Champion himself, Hideo Itami. But as Santino makes his way to the ring, the fans are firmly behind Santino. As here comes the Prince. Finn Balor is here. A man who could have been fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship against Kevin Owens in the main event, but him and Owens came up short in the tag team match that solidified this show's main event, Edge versus Randy Orton. But since Balor was never pinned in that match, General Manager decided, let's give Balor an opportunity. Number 1 contenders for the US title. This match should be one-on-one between Balor and Hideo Itami, but because of Santino's efforts, he's been granted the opportunity to join this matchup, and Balor cannot be happy about that. This should have been Balor's one opportunity one-on-one, but Balor already won a triple threat to get here. Makes no difference from to win a triple threat to win the title now. But Balor makes way to the ring. There's me and Michael Cole once again. As here comes the United States Champion, Hideo Itami. There he is, with that US title around his waist. Hideo Itami has arrived, the WWE United States Champion. Fully focused tonight, of course. He won the 6-man ladder match to kick off the first episode of Raw's War here on Universe Mode. Cesaro nearly had the belt, but Hideo Itami just grabbed it before Cesaro could stop him. And Hideo Itami stands here as your first Universe Mode United States Champion. A landmark, a title win that will go down in the history books here on the Ashton Aker YouTube channel. But it is time to get into Hideo Itami's first defense of that United States Championship in a triple threat against Santino Marella and Finn Balor. In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. The champion does not need to be involved in the final decision. Balor could pin Santino or vice versa, and Hideo would still lose his title. Those are the rules of a triple threat contest. But enough of me explaining, and it's time for me to call the action. Santino, Finn Balor, Hideo Itami. Let's get this US title bout underway. The bell rings. Hideo Itami grabbing Finn Balor, but Santino from behind. Balor and Hideo Itami not really paying much attention to Santino, not taking him seriously, despite the fact he pinned Brock fucking Lesnar. But there's a big step up Enziguri. Making sure this is still recording. I'm using full screen projector right now. Balor now. Float over snapmare. Taking down Santino. Lifting up Santino Marella now. And what's he going to do here? Michinoku driver. Santino counters. And now Santino, no. Hideo Itami going to break things up. And now Finn Balor. Single underhook snap suplex. That was the move that got Balor into this match in the first place. An almost variation of the 1916. But oh, a nice drop toe hold there by Hideo Itami. But Santino, this is the move that pinned Brock Lesnar. The Bulldog. Both Santino and Balor bringing out the moves that won them their respective big matches. As now Santino facing off with Balor, but Balor paying him no attention, turns his attention to the champion. But now Santino Marella, no, Balor counters, throws Santino over the top rope. And now Balor sees Itami. Itami throwing Balor over the top rope. Santino now set to the outside. And now Hideo. Hideo Itami has Finn Balor. Santino can only watch. Hideo Itami, back body drop on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. But Balor with a knee taking down Itami. And now wrenching the arm off the ground. Just throwing it down. And now Santino joins in, stomps away at him, and Finn Balor is prepared for something here. And now Santino, what a strike by the Milan Miracle. And now Santino going to throw Finn Balor back into the ring. Hideo Itami now slapping the shit out of Santino. And there's a Hurricane Rana. Will this match be as quick as John Cena's WWE title defense? We'll soon find out. I think it's already getting close to how long that match lasted anyways. It's now Hideo Itami throwing down Santino. And now Balor lifting up Santino Marella. And these men are now a bit pissed off with Santino. And in any other day, I would agree with them being a bit pissed off with Santino in this match. But did either of them pin Brock Lesnar? No, they didn't. Santino did. Santino hit that Bulldog. And now Santino is talking to the fans. Santino Marella. What are you doing, Santino? Hideo Itami striking Finn Balor now. Hideo, what a DDT! And now Hideo Itami lifting up the Prince. And Santino, I believe, is stuck. Balor now dropping Hideo Itami. And now locks in a heel hook. Heel hook cinched in. Lets it go because of course you cannot get a decision on the outside. It is not false count anywhere. Balor lifting up the US champion now. And now Hideo Itami going to fight back. Itami has Balor. Santino is now functioning. Balor sent back into the ring. And now Itami. Is Itami going to follow? Yes, he is. Balor and Hideo Itami now both back into the ring. And Santino joins them as well. Santino Marella now. Teardrop suplex. Beautiful. Santino into the cover, but Balor is going to be there to break it up. And now Finn Balor from behind on Santino. Teardrop suplex of his own. Into the cover of Santino, but the champion is there to break it up. And breaks it up just at a 2. And now Balor went for a drop kick. Santino rolling out the way. Hideo Itami leaving the ring now. And he's going to go for some weaponry. Balor now throwing Santino into the corner. Hideo Itami has a sledgehammer. But puts it down. And now Finn Balor. Here we go. Lining up Santino. Into the corner. Shotgun drop kick. And now Balor stomping away. But Santino's back. Santino is back on his feet. And now Hideo Itami. What's he thinking here? Gonna hit a snap. Suplex on Balor. But oh, Balor with a knee to the head. Stops it. And now Santino tries to get involved. And now Finn Balor grabs the champion. Dragon suplex countered. Into an arm drag. And a big spin kick. Kick to the gut. But Santino, what a counter by Hideo Itami. And now Balor. German suplex. Bridges the cover. But Hideo Itami there to stop it. And now Hideo Itami putting Finn Balor on the ropes. And now what is Itami thinking? Throwing Finn Balor to the outside through the rope. Santino is just watching this go down. He doesn't know what to make of this. Hideo Itami now. What's he thinking? Running the ropes. Hideo Itami with a suicide dive. Balor is done. Itami needs to get him in the ring, deal with Santino, and then retain his title. But Santino is there. And a Hurricane Rana onto Balor for good measure. And Itami paying absolutely no attention to Santino Marella. And now that's why you pay attention to Santino Marella. And now Santino with the baseball bat off the champion. He now sees Balor, hits him with it as well. Oh my god! That was like a rocket kick. Or like a flying knee by Hideo Itami onto Finn Balor. And now, single leg. Boston Crab onto Santino. Santino taps, it's not going to end the match. And that is why Hideo Itami is keeping it cinched in. But Santino gets Hideo Itami off of him. And now Santino with a jawbreaker. Balor's down. Lifting up the Prince. Hideo Itami now going to throw Balor into the steel steps. Believe those are the first time the steps have been used into effect so far in Universe Mode. Oh my god! Russian leg sweeps onto the steps by Santino. Can Santino pull off another Milan miracle? Can Santino win the United States Championship tonight? Of course, later on tonight we have the Smackdown Tag Titles on the line, the IC title, and the World Heavyweight Championship. But that is then, and this is now, and right now, all three men are back into the ring. Santino Marella gonna throw Hideo Itami into the corner. A strike, but Hideo Itami fights back. Santino with a big elbow. And now Santino puts Hideo Itami on the middle rope. Santino now gonna drop the knee. And now Santino dragging Balor center of the ring. Gonna hit a big gut buster. Come on, Santino, pin him. Go for the win now. Santino regaining his breath, and that might cost him. Oh, went for the rocket kick. Santino saw it coming. And now Santino, no, Hideo Itami counters the waist lock. Balor code breaker. And now Balor lifting up Hideo Itami, gonna go for a power bomb. Hideo Itami, the champion, counters. Neck breaker. And Hideo Itami's feeling it. This could be it for Itami. But Santino's back up. Hideo Itami, Balor counters the waist lock. Santino is just there. Balor now from behind. Gonna hit the left inverted DDT. Santino might be done for the night. Balor's gonna cover him, forgetting about Hideo Itami. Rookie mistake. And it might severely cost him. Balor's into the corner now. Hideo Itami lifting Finn Balor to the top rope. Balor counters. Balor now from the top. Drop kick. And Santino turns it into the teardrop suplex. Nice unintentional double team work. Santino. Santino. The headbutt. But Balor's going to cover Hideo Itami and try and steal the win. And Santino is going to break it. Striking Balor. Big double chop. Santino now. Oh, stunner to the arm. And now Santino. Come on. Santino. Balor doesn't know what to expect. The Cobra. Santino into the cover. But the champion is going to save his title reign. And there's a big step up in Ziggler. And now Itami, no, Santino counters. Big arm drag over the shoulder. Santino Marella now. Big backbreaker. And now Santino. Santino, gutbuster. Santino Marella. Where's he going? Santino's going to the top. Santino Marella deciding against it. It's probably a wise move. Balor though from behind. German suplex countered. Santino stays in this. Hideo Itami though grabs him. Hurricane Rana. Oh! What a counter by Santino. Balor now stomping the arm of the champion. Santino from behind. Balor's going to go to the top rope. Santino stops him. And Santino feeling the blood now. The blood is running down. Santino is going to the top rope. Balor with a knee. Taking Santino down. And now Finn Balor going to go for a powerbomb. Santino gets out of it. Neck breaker. But Hideo Itami grabbing Santino now. Hurricane Rana. Santino gets that counter again. Come on, Santino. No. Balor kick to the gut. And now Finn Balor, centre of the ring. Wrenching at the arm. Santino. Look at the athleticism by the Milan Miracle. Holy shit. Drop kick. Countered cord breaker. And now pop up. Oh, powerbomb. Homage to Balor's tag team partner on Raw's War, Kevin Owens. And now Hideo Itami gonna go for a big. Oh, Falcon Arrow. And now slapping Santino. Santino Marella. Itami counters. Santino arm drag. Balor is down. Santino throwing Hideo Itami into the corner. And now Santino. Oh my god. Santino. The headbutt. Santino though can't go for the cover because he sees Balor. He now knows Balor's got to be the one he turns his focus to. He's going to hit that gutbuster. Santino. Santino's in the cover. 1, 2. Santino's done it! Holy shit! He did it again! The Milan Miracle! Santino Marella is your new United States champion! Holy shit! What a start to the Universe mode Santino has had. He's pinned Brock Lesnar and now can call himself United States champion. I did not expect that tonight. Santino dethroned Hideo Itami in his first title reign. Well, in his first title defense, sorry. But in the first title reign of Universe mode, Santino got that gutbuster. Balor was already weak enough. Santino was still dripping from the head into the cover. The champion was down. And Balor was down for the 3. Santino Marella has just became your United States champion. I cannot believe it. What a win for Santino. However, you've got to feel for Hideo Itami, the man who lost his title despite not being involved in the final decision. You can imagine some form of rematch is due for Hideo Itami. But with that being said, it's time to move on to our halfway point in the show, where we're going to see The Miz and Damian Mizdow take on The New Day for the Smackdown Tag Team titles. Here we go. It is time for the Tag Team titles of SmackDown to be on the line here in our third match of Backlash. And out first, it is Damian Mizdow. Came up short against John Cena on SmackDown, but him and The Miz beat Enzo Amore and Big Colin Cassidy on our first episode of NXT to gain this opportunity. Of course, on that show as well, we saw Titus O'Neil of SmackDown become our first ever NXT champion. So him and Darren Young, the primetime players, are going to be gunning for these titles as well. But right now, we are seeing Damian Mizdow and his partner, The Miz, challenge The New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. As here comes The Miz. Been a great show so far. We saw John Cena squash Zack Ryder. And then we saw Santino Marella pull off what can only be described as an upset. I was going to call it the upset of the century, however, he did beat Brock Lesnar. With that being said, it's still an upset. Santino Marella dethroning Hideo Itami, pinning the Prince Finn Balor to become your next United States Champion. Miz and Damian Mizdow now looking to become your next Smackdown Tag Team Champions. There's me, I'm Michael Cole. But they have got a tough match ahead of them. One of the greatest tag teams in the world currently today. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, accompanied by Big E, the New Day, have arrived. Of course, Big E took on Dolph Ziggler in a match to determine who would face Neville for the Intercontinental Championship, and Ziggler put Big E away in pretty convincing fashion. Big E realising, I maybe got to stick to the tag team run from now. Focus on a solo career a little bit later on. Freebird rule not being used though. Kofi and Xavier still the two that are going out to the ring. Is that's what they're going to do right now. They make it into the ring. And let's get our third match of the night underway. This is the half-point part of the show. The Smackdown Tag Team titles are on the line. Held up high. We've seen one man retain his belt tonight and one man gain someone else's. Are we going to see a successful title defense, or are we going to see new tag champions? We're starting off with Mizdow and Kofi. Bell rings. Kingston instantly grabs Mizdow and hits a Hurricane Rana. What a way to kick off a match, Kofi. Kingston now lifting up Damian Mizdow. Mizdow's going to counter though and hit a big lariat. Huge lariat by Damian Mizdow. Mizdow is someone that I can see, as much as right now it's going well for them, Mizdow is going to need to break off from Miz eventually. There's a teardrop suplex. Miz will need to break from Mizdow at some point. I can see Mizdow going on a run. It's Big E getting involved and throwing Mizdow back into the ring. Oh, and Big E inadvertently hitting his tag team member Kofi Kingston. And Kofi not knowing how to feel about that. Waits for a minute, then gets back into the ring. And now Kofi, another back suplex. Kingston rolling Mizdow now. Striking to the back. Mizdow tries to get back into this fight, but Kofi Kingston is too much for him. Mizdow finally fights back, but as I was saying, there's a huge strike. Mizdow is someone I could see going on a lengthy solo title reign if given the opportunity. And now Kofi Kingston, biding his time, gets back into the ring. Because we are at the halfway point of the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone who's been stopping by and watching. As of filming, I don't know because no episode has went out yet, but I can hope there will be a couple of people that have watched. Because at the time of recording, this is the 6th Universe Mode video that I've done, and yet not a single one has been uploaded. I am preloading these. Like, I think, pretty sure this is coming out like early to mid-November, and I'm currently on the 18th of October recording this. So, Kofi Kingston now with a big shoulder tackle, and he's going to tag in his co-champion, Xavier Woods. Damian Mizdow is going to want to tag out to the Miz, but he's not going to do so yet. Lifting up Woods now. Oh my god! Huge shoulder breaker. Here comes the Miz. Miz is in. Woods and Miz now. The two fresher men, and Woods snaps suplex onto the Miz. Former multi-time champion here in World Wrestling Entertainment. Woods now dropping the Miz down. And now Woods, what's he thinking here? Straight to the head, Miz rolls out. And Big E getting involved again. Just throwing him back to the ring, and now Xavier Woods to the top rope. What is Woods thinking here? Deciding against that. Miz now. Miz is not happy. Miz attacking Big E. If Big E retaliates, this is going to end in a disqualification. Miz needs to be careful. And now Woods capitalizes off the distraction. And Big E, very mature, not retaliating here against Big E. Oh, and a big clothesline. And now E getting dangerously close. Leave him alone, E. I do not want this match ending in a DQ. I want a fair result. And now Miz. Count of 5. Miz now. Oh, plants Woods down. And oh, tries to snap the leg. Of course, the titles cannot change hands on a count out. 7 and Miz breaks the count. Very smart there by the Miz, knowing the match can't end on a count out if he wants to win those titles with him and his partner Mizdow. Miz now. Oh, raking the eyes. And now throwing Woods off the ring post. And Miz taking control of this matchup. E once again getting dangerously close, but Miz saying, I'll get him back into the ring. But he can't do that if Woods is going to fight back. Miz gets into the ring. Woods follows. The count ends. Woods now going to throw Miz into the top right corner. And now Xavier Woods here. Big tornado DDT. Beautiful stuff by Woods. Here comes Kofi Kingston again. The man who started this match for the New Day. And now Kofi striking the Miz. The Miz is going to counter. Miz has Kingston set up. The Wizard of Oz. And Miz is in perfect position to go for the tag to get Mizdow back in here. And Kofi's in trouble. Mizdow straight to the back. Kingston counters. Kofi kicks him into the corner. Mizdow turns it back around. Lifting Kofi to the top rope and telling Miz, get down. You're going to want to get out the way. Damian Mizdow lifting Kingston. Holy shit. Superplex. Into the cover for the titles. 1, 2. Kofi Kingston at the last second gets the shoulders up. I thought that was it. I thought we had new champions. Mizdow now. Mizdow! Snap Mare Driver! Into the cover, but Big E distracting the ref. Kofi would have been down for a 3 there, and the Miz remaining on the outside for a brief moment in time there. Interesting strategy. Kingston now. Into the corner. Mizdow tags in the Miz. And what is this? What are we setting up for here? Pop-up! Oh my god! Pop-up Samoan drop, but again, the ref's distracted. No, he's not. I got the referee and Damian Mizdow confused there. Big E tried to distract the referee, but it only distracted Damian Mizdow. And the Miz and Mizdow nearly won the titles if it wasn't for Woods breaking up. Sorry for the confusion on my part. As now the Miz. Miz! Drop kick to the knees. Into the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, and Woods breaks it up. That might have been it. Woods sent over the top rope and to the outside. Mizdow leaves. And now Miz has Kingston all to himself. And Big E throws a chair into the ring. Realising his partner needs a bit of help. And now Miz. Uh-oh. Oh, Kofi catches him. Took long enough. Kingston tags out to Woods. Kofi setting up the chair in the corner. And now Woods. Woods now. Big neck breaker on the outside to the Miz. Lifting up Kofi. Not Kofi. Lifting up the Miz now. Miz throws Woods back into the ring. Miz now. Oh, choking Woods out. Miz and the New Day playing just as dirty as each other here. Miz gets back into the ring. And now what is the Miz thinking here? Russian leg sweep. Miz lifting up Xavier Woods. And now Miz gonna throw Woods into his corner. Miz tags out to Mizdow. And are they gonna go for this again? Roles reversed. Pop up Samoan drop. Mizdow into the cover. Miz is there to stop Kingston. 1, 2, 3. We have new Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Big E's help wasn't enough. That beautiful double team maneuver, the pop-up Samoan drop does it. The Miz and Damian Mizdow are now SmackDown Tag Team Champions. There was that huge superplex to Kofi, which I thought had it. Referee went into the cover. Woods wasn't going to go in because he had confidence that Kofi would kick out, which he did. But an incredible tag team match here for the SmackDown tag titles. And in the New Day's first defense, they've lost the belts. And now you've got to think, who is next to fight for those titles? Will it be Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, the prime time players? Will it be Enzo and Cass? Will it be the Usos? Will it be another tag team? We'll have to find out what is next for the new champions. But for now, we get to see how this match ended. Miz popped up wood. Mizdow caught him into a huge Samoan drop. Slipped into the cover. Miz remained in the ring. Saw Kingston get in. Face to face. Miz caught Kingston with a neck breaker. And it was 3. Your new tag team champions of Smackdown, The Miz and Damian Mizdow. What a win for these two. Can call themselves champs of the Smackdown tag division. But with that being said, let's move on to crown our first vacant championship. Because up next, Neville battles Dolph Ziggler for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. Here we go. Our first vacant title to be decided a champion of the night. Of course, our main event, Raw's World Heavyweight Championship, which is currently vacant, will be decided. But for now, this man put on a match of the year contender against Sami Zayn on SmackDown to earn this opportunity. It is the man that gravity forgot, Neville. Defeated Sami Zayn in an instant classic. Neville would not give up. Constant blue thunderbombs and Koji clutches. Constant not giving up and kicking out. Neville finally got the sit-out powerbomb that he'd been looking for the full match and got Sami Zayn for the 3 count. Earned his spot in this Intercontinental Championship match tonight. In our semi-main event, 2 more matches to go. We've had a great show thus far. We just saw The Miz and Damian Mizdow win the SmackDown tag titles off the New Day. Neville is prepared. There's me, I'm Michael Cole. As here comes Neville's opponent. The show-off, Dolph Ziggler, defeated Big E in a pretty convincing fashion. Pretty quick and dominant match for Ziggler, which I wasn't expecting. I expected Big E to put up more of a fight. Nonetheless, Dolph Ziggler is the one standing here, challenging Neville for the IC title. Who will walk out the first Intercontinental Champion of Universe mode? Will it be Ziggler? Or will it be Neville? Let's find out. You see, there's the graphic for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Of course, on the flip side of things, for Raw's US Championship, we saw earlier on tonight, Santino Marella pinned Finn Balor to take Hideo Itami's US title. If Survivor Series was round the corner, who would be challenging Santino in a champion v champion match between these two? Either match would be great, but that's then, this is now. Right now, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And Neville kicking starting this match with a kick to the gut, but Ziggler grabbing Neville into a waistlock, snapmare now, and a side headlock by Neville. Wrenching away, and a knee to the back of Dolph Ziggler. And now a strike to the face, and Neville got control. Ziggler gonna counter, throw Neville into the corner, follow it through, another lockup, big wrist lock there. Neville counters. Oh wow, look at that. A hammer lock. And now Ziggler with a side headlock. Got Neville where he wants him. Oh, a side headlock takeover now and has him on the mat. And a strike to the face for good measure. And now Ziggler got him in a guaranteed hold, dragging him to the centre of the ring. And now Dolph Ziggler lifting Neville up. Big suplex. Neville counters, knee to the head. And now Neville going to go for a suplex of his own. Neville gets the suplex. Almost a brain buster there with a connection. And now Neville waiting for Ziggler to get up. Guillotine hold. And what's Neville thinking? Pushing Ziggler off instead. Ziggler now, one of his own. Gonna put Neville on the ropes now, it seems. And Dolph Ziggler, oh, gets sent over the top rope by Neville. Both these men got a case to become the first Intercontinental Champion. Which one is it going to be? Will it be Neville or the show-off? Ziggler sent back into the ring by Neville. Neville joins him. Referee barely even getting to a 3 count. Neville now just going to drop Ziggler down. Neville at his best when he's high-flying. Not used to this grapple style of wrestling that Ziggler's bringing to the table right now. And that might prove a factor in the decision. Dolph Ziggler now. Set out X Factor. Ziggler could have the match won, but Neville with an elbow to the face. Kick to the gut, and now Neville. What is Neville going to set up for here? Nothing. As Ziggler's going to counter it. And a stomp to the inner knee. The back of the knee of Neville. And Ziggler repeatedly. Because if you can hit that enough, Neville cannot climb to the top rope. And it renders Neville's main offense useless. Very, very wise by Dolph Ziggler. As Ziggler kicks off Neville with both feet. Ziggler now waiting on Neville. Getting up Neville though with an elbow. Saw it coming. And there's a big flying forearm by Neville. Into the cover for the IC title. 1, 2. Ziggler kicking out at 2. And now Neville with a kick to the back. And what's he going to go for now? Neville rolling him over. Neville has Ziggler lined up. Oh my god! Standing corkscrew moonsault. And that might do it, you know. 1, 2. Ziggler kicking out again. Neville got to do more. Will Ziggler be as resilient as Sami Zayn was? That is the question. Neville lifting him up. Ziggler counters. Shoving him off. And now Dolph Ziggler. Neville gets caught with a super kick. Neville into the cover. 1, 2. Oh no, Neville got a rope break. Neville hanging on to the ropes. And now Dolph Ziggler lifting up Neville. Throwing Ziggler into the corner. And Ziggler with a big boot across the face. Ziggler has him center of the ring. Big teardrop suplex onto Neville. And now Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler just gonna stomp at the arm. And now Dolph lifting up Neville. What is Ziggler going for here? This could be it. Zigzag. And I think that's all she wrote. 1, 2. No! Neville kicking out of the zigzag. I thought we had a new champion there. But it seems not yet. Ziggler gonna have to do more. That was his best stop that he just pulled out. So he says, let's do another one. Dolph Ziggler into the cover. 1, 2. Dolph Ziggler becomes your first Intercontinental Champion. Ziggler proving just too good for Neville despite the performance Neville put in against Sami Zayn. And that actually may be a factor into this match as well of why Neville lost. Still absolutely worn down from the hellacious match he had against Zayn. Neville put up a good fight, but when all was said and done, the 3 count was counted, and Dolph Ziggler stands here now as your first Intercontinental Champion. See, there was that zigzag. He got one, and Neville, very surprisingly in my eyes, even though he's shown resiliency before, actually got the shoulder up. So Ziggler said, let's go for a second one that would completely cement it. Neville still looking strong in defeat, but wasn't enough for the show-off, who can now show off his new Intercontinental Championship. What a win here for Dolph Ziggler. As with that being said, we have one more match to go, ladies and gentlemen. In our main event, Randy Orton takes on Edge for Raw's World Heavyweight Championship. And it's coming up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this show has been built around. This is your main event. These two men beat Finn Balor and Kevin Owens in our first main event of Raw is War in a tag team match to earn this opportunity to face each other. Former tag team champions together, both former world heavyweight champions. Rich history between these two. And out first, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, is here. looking to claim Raw's World Heavyweight Championship, become the first World Heavyweight Champion of Universe Mode. We saw John Cena retain his WWE title at the start of the show against Zack Ryder in pretty convincing fashion. Will either Orton or Edge have a similar title match, or will it be more evenly contested? We're going to have to wait and see. Because of course whoever wins this match carries Raw is War on their shoulders. Carries the entire Monday Night brand. Will that man be the Viper? Let him do the iconic pose, and then we'll bring out the Rated R Superstar. Orton climbs to the middle rope. That's the Randy Orton I know. Hits the pose. There's me and Michael Cole. Here comes his opponent tonight. It is the Rated R Superstar. Edge, looking to win the title that he never lost when he retired. Big Gold, the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge pinned Kevin Owens in that tag team main event on Raw's War with a Northern Lights suplex to earn this opportunity for him and Orton. And now Edge and Orton, after teaming up, are going to have to face each other one-on-one to see who gets to claim themselves as the first World Heavyweight Champion. Edge makes it into the ring. This is what these fans came here to see. The main event. Edge versus Orton. World Heavyweight title on the line. Our last match of the night. Seen 4 great matches up until this point. There is the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will hold it? Randy Orton or Edge? Title being held up high by this referee who we've had the full night. Props to him. Had the hardest job out of anyone. Orton and Edge facing off. Our main event of Backlash kicks off now as both men lock up. Orton going to push Edge into the corner now. And the referee just going to take Orton off of Edge. And Orton takes a cheap shot, showing that there is no more respect between these two. It's all about the title. But I don't like the tactic that he used, but I appreciate the mindset. Friends do not matter when there is gold up for grabs, as Edge went for a rolling elbow, got caught, but now Edge has a wrist lock on Randy Orton, gonna place the knee down and now twist that round to a unique arm lock, and now shoving Randy Orton off. Are they gonna lock up again? No. Orton gonna throw Edge over the top rope, and now Orton waiting for Edge, and now Orton stopping Edge from getting back into the ring. Edge somehow though gets back in. Orton now strikes and kicks. Edge counters with a big strike to the head now of Randy Orton. And now they lock up once again. And again, Orton pushing Edge into the corner. Edge, there's still got to be a bit of ring rust. Only came back for a tag team match. This is Edge's first one-on-one match since returning to the ring. And Edge returns that cheap shot that he received earlier on tonight. And now Edge can push Orton into the corner. We are nearly 50 minutes into this show. Chances are this show will go and run past the hour mark. As now Randy Orton gets caught with a kick by Edge. They lock up again. Traditional wrestling from these two. As there's a hip toss by Orton. Transitioned into the DDT. And now Orton going to lift up Edge. Edge though is going to counter and hit a huge lariat. Taking down the Apex Predator. Edge, no. Orton counters. And now Randy Orton gets caught. Edge going to lift him up for a power bomb. But Randy Orton over-rotates it, gets out of it. And now Orton grabbing Edge, pulling him to the centre of the ring. DDT on the Rated R Superstar. And now Orton, I think, was maybe going to try and go for the stomps. Tried to reposition Edge, and Edge caught him. And now Edge wants Orton up. Hits a DDT. And now Edge lining up Randy Orton. Big forearm strike. Orton though with a kick to the gut. Uppercut now by Orton. Back and forth these two go. What a main event here. At Backlash, overhead belly to belly by Edge now. Edge now rolling Randy Orton over. Strike to the back. Orton gets up. And Orton gets caught with a flapjack. And now Edge, what's he going to go for? Trying to keep Orton down. Orton, though, getting back up. Refusing to stay down. And now Randy Orton. You're going to go for a suplex, perhaps. Edge, though, counters. Knee to the head. And now Edge, from behind, twists Orton round. Has him center of the ring. Big back suplex. And now Edge, lifting up the Viper. Orton, uppercut to counter. You got to think there's going to be plenty of opponents for these two, no matter who comes out as champion. Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, just to name a few of the names that could be challenging for this World Heavyweight title in the near distant future. But now Orton, going to go for the vintage, the patented, or how do you say that, Orton stomps. Randy Orton now into the cover to win the title. 1, 2, and Edge gets that right shoulder up off the mat and keeps this match alive. Orton sees Edge, waiting for him. Kick to the gut. And now Orton, not ready for the RKO just yet. Feels he needs to do more based on the quickness. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Randy Orton now lines Edge up. RKO. Good effort by Edge. But Randy Orton wins the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Backlash. In another pretty quick world title match. Perhaps Edge just isn't ready to return to the ring yet as he thought. One RKO is all it took to put Edge away, and Randy Orton is going to walk out of Backlash as Raw's first World Heavyweight Champion. As you can see, there is that RKO that connected. Got the cover. Edge very close to grabbing the rope. Didn't have enough energy left to kick out. And I think Orton's actually quite surprised himself at how quick that match ended. But it doesn't matter how the match ends. All that matters is the result, and the result is Randy Orton is your new World Heavyweight Champion. What a pay-per-view, everybody. Thank you all for watching. It was a very fun show, but we are now on the build-up to our next pay-per-view, which I believe is fully loaded. With that being said, I will thank you all for watching. I have been Ashton Aker. This has been Backlash, and I'll see you all on Monday for the next episode of Raw is War.